How do I add layers to an existing map? This video will show you how to add layers to an existing web map. These same steps apply to adding any iPlan data layers or public data layers to an existing web map or even a new map. First, you must be logged into your iPlan account. Then search for and open an existing map that you are interested in. For this example, we're going to type pavement in the search bar and select Search for Maps. Remember, you cannot add layers to web applications, only web maps. These are the existing web maps on iPlan that have the search tag pavement. If you click on the map name, you are brought to the item details for that web map. This will help you choose between multiple maps. To return to the results list, simply select your browser's back button. You can either open the map by clicking on the map's thumbnail or by using the Open drop-down menu. We will now add layers to the map. Click on the Add button and select Search for Layers from the drop-down menu. In the box labeled Find, type in your search tag. In this case, we will enter Milepoint. Leave the option under In as My Organization and select Go. In the results, the Milepoint service is displayed. If you know which service you would like to add, you can select Add next to the service name in the results lists. If you would like more information on the service, then you select the service name to display a small window of attribute information. If you select Item Details from this window, you will be brought to the full Item Details page, displaying more information, just like when we were reviewing web maps earlier. To add the Milepoint service from the Details page, select Add to Map from the Open button. We can also add public layers created by other users outside of ITD and iPlan. These layers include numerous data sources such as census data, wetlands and other natural features, wildlife habitats, public health data, and so much more. For this example, I will add population data to overlay with our pavement conditions and milepoints data to see where populous areas of Idaho exist in relation to deficient pavements. Here you can see there are multiple public services that have the tag population. To determine which service to use, we navigate to the service's item details. We know that USA population density is an authoritative data source by looking at the author and by reviewing the item details. Select Add next to the USA population density service. Once the data is loaded to your map, select Done Adding Layers. As you can see, the new layers are added on top of your older layers. The population density layer now blocks your view of pavement condition and milepoints. This is easy to fix. Under the Content window, you have the option to reorganize your layers. Select the small gray drop-down menu just to the right of your layer. Two of your options in the menu are Move Down and Move Up. Use this option to move the population data to the bottom of the layer order. An easier option for reorganizing layers is by dragging and dropping the layers in the order you would like them to display. You now have the ability to compare the population density with pavement condition and reference milepoints. Zoom into a location you are interested in to explore the data further. If the services have been registered and configured, then the pop-ups will already work. In this case, these services have been registered and configured. If by chance the services have not been registered, it is very easy to configure pop-ups. Left-click on the small drop-down arrow to the right of the service name and select Configure Pop-ups. Here you can configure the attributes or add images and charts using the attribute data. Additional videos are available that detail pop-up configuration. Once the pop-up is configured, select Save Pop-up. In this case, we will select Cancel because the pop-ups have already been configured. You would repeat this process until all of your pop-ups are configured, if necessary. The pop-ups are ready to view. However, they are not permanent in the map until the map is saved. If you would like to save the map for future use and possibly share it with other iPlan users, simply select Save and enter the details when prompted. It is important to provide as much detail as you can to the map description. Be sure to visit the Item Details page for the map to add more detail once you are finished setting up your map. Item details help other users of your map understand its purpose. When you create and save a map under your iPlan account, it will be saved to My Content. Select My Content from your navigation bar on the home page or the Map Viewer drop-down menu when you need to revisit the map. Once your map is saved, you can now share it with either the ITD organization or specific groups within iPlan. You can also share this example map publicly because the map does not contain secure services, which are only viewable by those who work for ITD and have an iPlan account. If a map contains secure services, you will not be able to share it publicly. The iPlan data team reviews any enterprise data that is to be shared publicly through the iPlan organization. Please visit itd.idaho.gov/iPlan for more guidance. Now you know the basics of pulling ITD and public data together in new ways on iPlan to answer your specific questions. There are maps available on iPlan to answer some common business questions. However, all of the data is available for iPlan users to create unique maps for their own needs. And remember, there is a wealth of public data available for your use if you do not find an iPlan-specific dataset for your needs. However, if there is a dataset you would like to view on iPlan that is not already available, please navigate to itd.idaho.gov/iPlan and locate the iPlan project manager to contact.